Are we the replay? Wake me up when September ends.
I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. No matter the outcome it was at AWF No Way Out with Wonderful O. I'm not hiding my face because I'm ashamed. I'm hiding my face because I love wearing masks. It makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel that I have confidence in me. And I know you're all expecting me to be upset, to get mad, to be enraged. And the truth of the matter is, I'm not. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get mad. And I'm not going to be enraged. I'm not any of those things when it came to that outcome, when I didn't get the job done. Because after losing that match, maybe it was not meant to be. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be. Maybe me losing wasn't the right time to win against Wonderful O. Especially when it came to a #1 contenders match. Which, by the way, the chairman of the board, Bruce Wheeler, booked. It was not meant to be when it comes to a normal contendership match. It was just going to be when it comes to getting revenge, getting payback, getting retribution on the Wonderful O. But maybe fate had a different direction for the Natural Born Thriller. Because after that loss, I had to sit and watch the main event between CM Punk and AA Omega for the World Championship, which AA Omega ends up retaining by beating CM Punk. And now we get to see what's going to happen between AA Omega defending that title against the Wonderful O at Halloween Havoc, which is next month. Which means, what's it going to happen with me going down the line till we get to Halloween Havoc? And the same goes to CM Punk, who failed to win that 20-man battle royale to become a normal contender for that Intercontinental Championship against the King William, because Austin Wright won that match. Well, CM Punk, you're looking at your next opponent at Halloween Havoc. And if you're wondering which of the alter egos they want to go up against at Halloween Havoc, I'm gonna let you decide of which of my alter egos that you want to go up against. Do you want the Darkest Hours of Natural Born Thriller? Or do you want the Dark Demon, Mr. Revenge, who is close to be waking up of his vegetative state, that we all thought it was going to be permanent based on what happened with Anarchy or what they did to him? We will soon find out. Before we get to there, when it comes to Halloween Havoc, there is PWTF Day of Reckoning. Because there is some unfinished business from the PWTF side. And because of that, I went to the office of Bruce Wheeler, the chairman of the board, because he allowed Tessa Dickens to wrestle an AWF star in Emily Wade not once, but twice. And twice she has beaten her. And all I want in return, and for a favor, even though we don't see eye to eye, we have nothing but differences. And still do. However, we did make a deal. And that deal is that yours truly will be making his PWTF appearances leading up to PWTF Day of Reckoning against the one man that made that person feel vulnerable with the anarchies doing what they did to that one person that was put in the vegetative state in the first place. That person, Mr. Revenge, will see the light of day soon. But it's going to be the darkest hours of the natural born thriller that's going to go one-on-one with Starboy. And the chairman of the boards wanted me to pick the stipulation. I'll not announce it here. I'll announce it sooner than you least expected. So, after listening to Wonderful O, what I thought was going to be destined to fulfill, but fate had other options and changed directions of that. And it starts with Starboy. Then it's going to be with CN Punk. And then whoever comes out of being the world champion, which I'm hoping is Wonderful O, that is when I get my hands on Wonderful O once again. Because Wonderful O, this isn't over. And as far as anarchy, it's not over either. Because there is a war coming. And believe me when I say this, when it comes to the Revengers, the odds are on our side. Because there's no one from Anarchy with that type of number is going to stop the Revengers of getting their revenge.
Wake me up when September ends.